What's up? Space Monkey here, and I have some information for you guys about the new Warzone Battle Royal game mode coming to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, I have an article right here that I'm going to read to you guys and let you hear it for yourself. Now, this is from VGC News, and this is what it says. Call of Duty's Battle Royale will release in early March. Development sources detail and date Activision's highly anticipated Warzone. Call of Duty's Warzone Battle Royale game will release in early March. Development sources have indicated to VGC. I'm having problems. I need hooked on phonics. Anyway, developed in collaboration between Infinity Ward and Raven Software, the highly anticipated Battle Royale game has been the subject of rampant speculation in the past week, fueled by the discovery of Warzone data within Modern Warfare's game files. It was suggested that Warzone could drop as soon as the next few days. However, VGC understands that the mode is at least a few weeks away, and bar any unexpected delays, will most likely release in early March. Given that Modern Warfare updates are typically deployed on Tuesdays, March 10th is the most likely candidate for Warzone's release date. When its release date arrives, Warzone will instantly unlock for all owners of Modern Warfare via a currently grayed out menu item. U.S. deployment sources indicated the Battle Royale mode will also be released as a standalone game for free, with the option for players to purchase an upgrade to the full version of Modern Warfare. Warzone will likely share unified progression with the existing Modern Warfare Battle Pass, with cosmetic unlocks also made available in the Battle Royale mode, which basically means you'll be able to customize your character. Sources close to the game's developer indicate the official marketing plans for Warzone will start this week, when invited North America content creators visit the studio to play and capture the Battle Royale mode ahead of the future announcement. This is much like the series' successful mobile game. Activision hopes Warzone will attract new players into the Call of Duty ecosystem and keep them engaged with frequent content updates, some of which will be monetized. I guess the successful mobile game they're talking about is the new Call of Duty Mobile. It sees Warzone as a more accessible entry point to the Call of Duty series for those who have stopped or haven't yet started investing in the series' annual releases. To free-to-play mode will act as third pillar alongside Call of Duty Mobile. We all know about that game. And future full-price releases will continue to offer a premium package of campaign, multiplayer, and zombie spec ops modes going forward. Studio sources told VGC that Activision has no intent of slowing down its premium Call of Duty releases, which will continue to be created under the leadership of Treyarch, Infinity Ward, and Sledgehammer. They're going to get down and busy. Given the rich history of Call of Duty franchise, it would make sense for Warzone to eventually evolve with content from outside of Modern Warfare, rather than creating a different battle royale for each sub-brand. Activision has claimed that 2020's Call of Duty game is already generating a positive reaction among playtesters. That's interesting. Oh.
Be advised, UAV. We've got a UAV on station.
Okay, where am I at? I lost my place here.
UAV entering the AO.
Okay. Analysis Call of Duty Battle Royale. Although Activision is yet to officially announce, Warzone data uncovered in Modern Warfare Games files gives a strong identification of what to expect from it. Just like the other Battle Royale games, Warzone will have players parachuting onto a large map, looting buildings and other players for gear, basically just like you do in Blackout. As is typical for the genre, it will also feature an ever-decreasing play area, in this case surrounded by chemical gas, like the big circle that closes in on you. That's definitely something that's interesting. Forcing combatants to battle it out until just a single player or team remains. That sounds basically just like Blackout, folks. Just like it. Just a little bit different. They say the map is going to be double the size. Also, that's another thing. It's definitely, you know, it's going to be something really cool. Modern Warfare's Tuesday update schedule makes March 10th most likely. Support for up to 200 players in a single match. Squad-based player system includes a ping mechanic similar to that of Apex Legends. A new generic twist such as plunder, kill streaks, and more. Wow, that sounds crazy. Warzone's map will be more than double the size of Blackout's. It will also include a ping communication system similar to that of Apex Legends. Introduced blah blah blah. I've already read that. It's going to have in-game currency. Many of the locations in Warzone will be familiar to the Modern Warfare players since it's partially comprised of existing ground war maps, large multiplayer arenas built for 100 players stitched together, including Boneyard, Quarry, Port, and more. Like Blackout, many of Warzone's locations are also based on classic Call of Duty Modern Warfare multiplayer maps. In this case, the Modern Warfare series, including Vacant, Broadcast, Kill House, Scrapyard. Perhaps the feature that differentiates Warzone the most from other Battle Royale games is plunder, in-game currency earned during matches by defending enemies or competing missions. Plunder is a valuable resource which we all know how to do the plundering thing. The players that are defeated, while they have a lot of stuff on them, they're going to drop it, and you're going to be able to go and loot them, just like they do in Blackout. The risk-reward dynamic is further strengthened by the introduction of banks, which can be used to store collected plunder for future matches. Wow, that's going to be different. But in the process, alerting every nearby player to your presence inside the bank with valuable loot. Whoa, that's going to be definitely interesting. Hey, I got a lot of money over here, man. Come and get me before I store it. And death isn't necessarily the end in Warzone. Instead, defeated players can be sent to the Gulag, a prison where they'll compete for a chance to respawn onto the battlefield. Once inside the Gulag, blah blah blah, players will wait their turn for a 1v1 battle against another player, with the winner returning to the Battle Royal. Wow, so if I beat you in a 1v1 match, I get to go back to the Battle Royal Warzone after I got killed in Warzone. That's crazy. That's going to be definitely... I hope this stuff is true, because this is definitely going to be interesting to play. With the winner returning to the Battle Royale, data mining suggests Warzone will be explicitly indicate position in the 1v1 queue, that players will be able to place bets on the outcome of their players' fights using their plunder. Wow, so you're going to be able to bet. You're going to be able to have like a kind of like the wager matches back then on Black Ops 1. You know, we had wager matches where you could go and you could use some of that currency, in-game currency that you was able to win. I think it's Black Ops 1. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, but we already had wager matches, and that really sounds interesting. They're going to have wager matches, something like that, in this also. That's pretty cool. In order to enter the Gulag, it's likely downed players will have to be dragged by a teammate to one of many ambulances parked around the battlefield. Data mine files also make reference to spawn tokens, which may or may not be required as part of the Gulag process, or perhaps offer an intermediate respawn instead. That definitely sounds interesting. That's pretty much all of it. So looks like Warzone is going to be releasing in March. It's insane that they're talking about the map is double the size of Blackout. The other thing that's crazy is when you die, there might be a chance of you having a 1v1 match with other fallen players that have died too, and you get to compete on who's going to go back to the Warzone. That's pretty crazy. It's something like a wager match. So basically, it's going to be basically like Blackout. We're going to be able to jump out of something, parachute down, kill a bunch of folks, take their loot, loot their stuff. If I die, I may be able to have a chance to come back to life in a 1v1 match if I win and go back to the war zone and join my teammates, or, you know, I'm not sure. How is that going to work in the solo mode? I mean, because that's what I kind of play. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this nice little piece of info. Definitely check it out yourselves. Look it up, Google it, do what you got to do. Comment down below what your thoughts are on all this stuff I just said. And once again, this is Space Monkey, the bloodthirsty guy. Thanks for coming to the channel. Thanks for sticking around and listening to what I have to say about Modern Warfare's new Warzone Battle Royale mode coming. Smash that like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. I got more stuff on the way and coming. So until next time, this is Space Monkey, the bloodthirsty guy. Thanks again. Peace.